Okay, it's another gun here, the FMK 9C1-G2, the Patriot. Again, another gun a lot of people really gave it a bad rap. I've been talking good about it because really price point $288 out the door. Okay, can't beat it, and you can find it online down there in the 280s. I guess this gun is very unpopular, so they're dropping the price. Now when we took it out the box, I did clean most of the goop out, which a lot of people don't do. And I'm coming to find out the more I shoot this gun, it does have some issues, okay? What I do like is it runs the cheapest steel cased ammo through it without a problem. Now I got like 50 rounds through it, say a box, and I was just doing a general testing. The problem this gun has more than anything else is if you limp wrist this or don't hold this gun a certain way tightly or something, it will fail to extract the case. And what happens is the slide comes back, tries to feed, and there's still a case in the chamber and you got a jam. And it's a bad jam, you know, because now you're shoving a bullet out of the clip. You can't just drop the clip. You have to pull the slide back, lock it in place, try to push the bullet back down into the clip, and then get the clip out, and then usually the case falls out. You know, it's stuck in there. Now that happened to me twice today. Now I was happier than hell last week when I reviewed this gun, saying, man, hey, this thing, you know, shot that cheap ammo without a hitch. All my problems, all my light strikes went away in that. Now the thing about the light strikes is I took this plate off the back, took the striker mechanism out, took the spring, the plastic thing. It's a pain in the ass to get out, but I got it out. Cleaned off the oil, and on the firing pin I noticed there was like, it looked like somebody whacked it or something. It's a larger cylinder that kind of narrows down to the thin little firing pin. And right on that shoulder was looked like an indentation. So I took a stone, just cleaned it up, got all the oil, that heavy packing oil and crap out, and I haven't had a light strike since. I think that was part of the problem. Now what happens with this pistol is you got this nice rubber grip thing here in the back. This gun, okay, first of all, I like the way it sits in my hand. It sits in there, you know, it's got the shorter 12 round mag. It sits in there comfortable, and it shoots comfortable as hell. That little rubber pad does make a difference. I mean, I can shoot this thing all day long, okay? It's a very comfortable gun. My wife tells me that the frame in that feels mushy or wobbly. She doesn't like the spongy feeling, and she got a fail to extract last week with the steel cased ammo. I forgot, because she was like limp wristing it, and that's what happened to me today. And again, it's part of it's psychological. You're firing it and it had a malfunction. Now I'm thinking, what is it? And I keep trying to shift my grip to hit and everything, and now you got thoughts in your head that are impairing your abilities to shoot. And like I said, I had, with the brass case ammo, I had 2 failures to extract. And I think it's because one time I do know I was shifting the grip with the South African ammo, and for some reason them hot loads, that 9mm jacket of hollow point I have, them hot loads, if you don't have a firm grip on this gun, and I mean just tightly shooting, if you shift your grip or something for a second, or while you're kind of contemplating accidentally trip the trigger and not have a good hold on it, it malfunctions. Now, as I was looking at it, there's 2 things I'll come up here and look at. It's getting, there's discoloration on the frame, but I think that'll wipe off. I don't know, I was looking at that, it was kind of weird. And then I noticed here, I was having trouble. I was trying to hit steel plates. Now, the Canac, I was hitting 6. After a while, drawing, everything's great. I said, hey man, I like this. Maybe I should get a holster for this. It's going to be like $50 by the time I pay the shipping and handling to find something that may or may not fit right. And I was looking at it, and then I said, okay, let's clean the guns. And I was examining this pistol here home before I made this video. If you look right there, I don't know if you can see it, the trigger pin is starting to drift out to this side here. You can see it sticking out, and on this side you can see where it's moving. So, you know, like I said, price point on this is fantastic. I mean, the gun is accurate. All right, we'll take a look at the targets. This is an accurate pistol, you know. Let me get that. Okay, starting off today, we went here again at 9 or 10 yards, and you can see like these different groupings here. It's pretty tight, and you get, once you get used to it, get your grip and everything down. You know, the ones in the center here were more towards after 1 or 2 mags getting in there, you know, shooting them. Then again, this here, and you get into the bullseye, you finally find it, you know, the ones on the outside were where I started, and then tighten it up to where you're concentrating more, getting your grip, holding your sight right, making sure you're not pulling during the trigger pull, you're not flinching, you got to catch yourself, get a firm stance, firm grip, and it gets better. You know, that's where your proficiency comes in. But like I said, after I did that, and I took it to the plates, I mean, like I said, it's comfortable, I can shoot it, but now this trigger pin drifted on me, which I'm just going to tap it back, but now I know to keep an eye on it, and it's all polymer. It's not steel, so I don't think I can Loctite it in. Okay, and like I said, I had a couple failures to extract, and there's something with this frame. I don't know if the rubber thing has a way of doing it, but then again, I was talking to another fellow that does compete, and he showed me a Springfield Armory pistol he had. He said, this gun, no matter what ammunition I put in it, if you do not hold it right or keep a firm grip on it, he goes, it will do the same thing, fail to extract and jam up. He goes, it did it to me during a competition yesterday. So this is just type of gun, a little bit of being sensitive to ammo, and you can't, you know, you got to have a firm grip on it, something about the design. Which, again, like I said, a lot of people, like my wife, she don't want to touch this. Okay? And like I said, for another 50, 60 bucks, you can get into the Canac. This is kind of a mid-sized pistol though. See, this is the thing about it. You kind of probably, depending on how you dress, can get away with a concealed carry on this gun with an inside the waistband holster and a real baggy shirt or a sweatshirt. You can conceal this gun fairly easily, and it does have a 12-round magazine. And it can also double just like the Canac for shooting in competitions. But because of this quirkiness of this gun, I wouldn't do that. But just as a general purpose defense gun, or the reason I got this is something, if I can get it to work, do some more work with it, this is something you just throw in a knapsack, throw in a glove compartment of the car. You know, if it gets beat up or whatever, you know, you're not going to freak out over it. You don't have a lot of money invested in it. Okay, and if something happens where it's lost or stolen, again, it's not a $900,000 gun that ended up disappearing. Okay, you write down the serial numbers, fill out a police report, and by chance it's one you had lying around, just disappears, you're not out a ton of cash. But a lot of people want 100% performance, flawless performance and that, and you know, they want a low price. Well, you're not going to get that, and even the more expensive guns. I look at the reviews of the steel cased ammo, and a lot of them, like the 9mm to me is fine. But you see a lot of reviews, oh, it jammed up my SIG, it's not worth nothing, you know, SIGs, Colts, Rugers. A lot of it too, I think people don't clean the guns well. But this one here, it's starting to show some, that pin drifting isn't good. So I'll keep you updated on this, and we're gonna pound some more ammo out of this gun, see if it holds up over time. Time will tell with this.